Start working on moves that we've been practicing.
The moment they've been waiting for is just minutes away.
You ready to go today? You ready to have some fun?
Dozens of young kids eager to prove what they can do.
2.4. You got to weigh in your division, and you got to get marked.
The Oklahoma City Youth Wrestling Foundation.
Ready, stretch.
Before you see how far they've come,
Win or lose, you're going to shake hands with them. Roll it out.
it's important to know where they started.
Our first practice, though, we had 12 kids.
They put one on theirs, we'll put one on theirs. Put it on down, put it, you see? Exactly.
There was no opportunity for children in Oklahoma City to participate in the sport of wrestling at the elementary age level.
Good, Malachi.
Ultimately, it's a lot more than just wrestling.
Drag that outside leg up. Okay, use your head.
The kids here, they come from all different ranges, all different types of backgrounds.
Put your hands on camera, right there. Boom, take it. Boom, right there, perfect.
Many of them are fatherless. We had dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of fistfights our first 2 years. Last year, we only had 2.
That's a natural reaction. Jeffrey, I need you to listen and stop talking. One of the biggest things we're trying to teach these guys how to do is to listen.
We want to teach them positive character.
And he spun right into it. Discipline, just, leadership, building to help each other, pride, confidence. Easy way I would do it, instead of coming from up here, I don't want you to start here. Start up grabbing them, and then slide back, now pop it up. Boom, but you're jumping.
Mainly just try to love on them and care about them.
Let him work it, let's go. Let's see.
The wrestling serves as a foundation on which to build essential life lessons.
Peeled off, good.
We want to teach them to strive to be better, to not just accept, whatever situation they've been given.
You find a book and go with him to another classroom, okay?
At a local church once a week, coaches and tutors mentor the children.
Would you give me an example of how you keep your promises?
We do about 10 minutes of reading. We do 15 minutes of schoolwork, and the rest of the time is just positive interaction.
Good job.
Hundreds of kids have been helped by the foundation since its inception 5 years ago.
This is my medal, Mama, for first place.
But recently, the nonprofit organization was in danger of running out of money.
In my conversation with God, I said, okay, God, we're going to need somewhere near $40,000, and probably by someone that's not on our donor list right now. I don't know who it might be, and I said it's by September.
You and I tonight. Mano a mano.
Just 1 week before September 1st, Anytime Fitness co-founders Dave Mortensen and Chuck Runyon arrived in town with a big secret.
They just really acted like, regular Joes.
Lean back into him now. You can turn and go.
Posing as ordinary volunteers,
Nice work.
Chuck and Dave wrestled and trained with the kids for a few days.
Let's try that again. Let's go down to here.
And we were ready to have them full-time volunteering for us. We wanted them back this wrestling season.
At the end of the week, they returned with a big surprise.
Well, they absolutely were dressed differently. That was the first thing I noticed. I thought we were going to roll up mats and do a little work, and they came walking in right over there, and they were dressed nice. And then they just started talking, and they started talking a little bit differently, really intelligently, I would say. And then Dave, as he's going through the story and explaining some of his childhood years, is just tearing up. They talked about how proud they were of us and what we're doing here, and that's when they dropped the bomb. That's when.
The bomb was a check for $40,000 and the keys to a brand new Anytime Fitness Club.
It was a miracle.
Revenue from the club will help fund the OKC Youth Wrestling Foundation for generations to come.
It is a launching device for us to help the community.
I think these guys are going to be the best franchisees because they're about helping others, and if you help others, the rest just happens.
When you're on top, what are you going to do? Break them down.
The moments they've been waiting for have finally arrived.
Good. Pound.
Kids learning and then proving
Good job, Kurt.
what they can do.
That's the way to wrestle, man. That's the way to wrestle hard the whole time, man. I'm proud of you.
My, how far they've come.
It's the way to get after it, man. I like watching you wrestle.
Wrestling is a lesson in life.
They'll be better behaved, they'll have better attitudes, They'll be better wrestlers, of course.
Get your stance.
And goodness knows how far they'll eventually go.
They'll just have a different outlook.
Way to go, man. Way to go.